Hello everybody and welcome back again to another Google Training with Matt. In today's lesson, we're going to make an event in Google Calendar. We're going to add guests and check out their availability in their own Google Calendar. I'll even show you how to set up a video hangout just in case they're not available to come to your meeting. This is a question that I experienced whenever I took the Google Level 1 recertification, so let's go ahead and check it out. Here I am in Google Calendar. What I want to do is I want to create an event for today, June 20th. I'm going to go to the plus sign to hit create. Whenever I hit create, I can add a title. My title will be called meeting. Now, right now, I'm going to go down to the calendar that I am working on. I am working on my own private calendar. If I wanted to change it to any other calendars that I have, I can choose this button and change it to any other calendar that I have available. Last training, I showed you how to set up a parent-teacher meeting calendar. That's where I want to change this meeting to. Once I change it, I again have an event. I can have an out of office. I can have a reminder, task, or appointment slots. Today, my Google Calendar says I'm going to have a meeting on June 20th from 9:30 to 10:30. Well, that's going to change because I want to see when my guest is going to be available. I'm going to go to Add Guest. The guest that I'm going to add today is a fake dummy account that I have called the Finch Robot. I'm going to look for him by searching Finch. I'm going to choose Finch Robot. Now what I want to do is I want to see when the Finch Robot can come to my meeting. I'm going to check See Guest Availability. This opens up their Google Calendar. And as I scroll down, I can see in the morning the Finch Robot is at VBS from 9 to 11. They have lunch scheduled from 12 to 1. So maybe it's best to have this meeting in the afternoon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose from 2 to 3. I'm going to click and hold and drag this time slot. It automatically updates my meeting June 20th from 2 to 3. I can always change those times by clicking on the button and changing the time frame. I can also change the date as well. I can add more guests and check out their availability as well. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go down to the More Options. Under the More Options, again, it opens up into a bigger screen. I can see my title of my meeting is still there. The dates are still there as well. I can make this an event that's going to repeat day after day after day if I'm going to have a meeting from 2 to 3 every day. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the bottom. I'm going to go to Add a Location. The location of my meeting is going to be the Hartman Conference Room. Below that, it automatically gives me a Video Hangouts link. Now, this is in case any of my guests cannot make it to my meeting. Maybe they can watch the video hangout at their own time. If I wanted to turn that off, I can either hit the X or choose the down triangle and say No Conferencing. What I want to do is maybe I want to add some notifications now. A notification on my phone maybe 10 minutes before the meeting. Maybe I want to add another notification. Maybe this is going to be an email notification. Maybe it's going to be 1 day before the meeting. I can add more notifications if I wanted to. At the very bottom, it tells me that this calendar is going to be the parent-teacher calendar. At the very bottom, I can add an attachment. Maybe I want to add an agenda to this meeting. I'm going to choose the paperclip. I'm going to select a file from my Google Drive. I already have one that's called Meeting Agenda with Finch. I'm going to select it. It attaches it to this calendar, and now I'm going to add a description. The description will be, please review this agenda before the meeting. Once you have your description typed in, you're ready now to save it. I'm going to go to Save. It says, would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? This is going to send an email reminder that they're going to have a meeting with you at this certain time. I can choose Cancel Changes, Don't Send, or Send. I'm going to choose Send. This now says who is going to access the file. The Finch Robot can view it. I don't want anybody else in the school district to view it, so I'm going to turn that link off. Now I'm going to say Invite. Now you can see that the event has been saved in Google Calendar. I have a meeting today, the 20th at 2 p.m. I can click on it, and I can review all of those things. If I wanted to edit it, I can go to the Edit button. If I wanted to trash it, I can go to Delete the event as well. If I wanted to email more of the guests, I can choose Email Guests. The 3 dots here give you more options. I can send it to another calendar as well. Well, I hope you learned something from this Google training, how to set up a calendar event and how to add guests. Again, if you have any questions, please email me. Thanks again for watching. Good luck.